Hi, this is PEP. We've been doing the show for a long time, and people come up to me and say, those old shows were the best. Well, we're going to show some of them today. All of these things were recorded in 1985 and 1986, and none of them have been on the cable for a really long time, probably 5 or 6 years at least. These were done with a home camera and a home VCR. All the editing was done live in camera, and this represents some of the finest moments from our first 11 shows. So sit back, relax, close your eyes, and imagine it's April 1986, and you are watching Worldwide Magazine for the first time. From around the corner, from around the nation, from around the world. Yes, it's Worldwide Magazine, winner of over 17 radio TV awards. And now here's the star of our show, Mr. Entertainment, the man of 1,000 voices, the dean of American broadcasters, the young man that dares to be different, and a guy that's just a little smarter than the average guy, the ambassador of goodwill, and America's #1 showman, a close personal friend of some people you've heard about, and the star of Stage, Screen, and Channel 15, PEP. Who the hell could that be? Arnold! Arnold the pig!
You heard that Washington U is moving to Hooterville?
Washington University is moving to Hooterville. Let me see the paper. Wow, that's my old alumni. Wow, Washington University moving right here to Hooterville. That's my old alumni. It reminds me of those good old college days. Hey, listen, Big Daddy, I got a question I want to ask you. Like, you know, how did you become a Wash U alumni when you didn't even finish the 3rd grade?
Hey, what are you talking about? I didn't need to finish the 3rd grade. Man, my dad and Johnny Danforth were good buddies. They went to school together and all that stuff. They just took me in. I was so smart, I didn't need all them other grades. I just came here and got my degree.
Boy, you know, it's great to be back at Wash U. And I know this is a damn good college, because a lot of my co-workers at County Cab are Wash U graduates. And believe me, if it wasn't for the training that they received here, they wouldn't be where they are today. Believe me, oh boy, I wish I was back here, those wonderful college days. Finishing up at a track meet and having the coach pat you on the back, and, you know, the beer blast and the panty raids, and all that, and that great sports, you know, those great sports teams they have at Wash U. You know, the Tiddlywink team and the Pinochle Club and the Polo Association. I mean, boy, I remember those gay college days.
Hey, watch your mouth with that gay college day stuff.
Collegiate, yes, we are collegiate, nothing intermediate. No, ma'am, trousers, baggy, all our clothes look raggy, but we're rough and ready, yay. Raw garters, all the things we never wear, and we don't have any use for red hot flannels. Very seldom in a hurry, never ever worry, really sorry.
Come over here. Hey, college students. Hey, how you doing? Listen, come over here, will ya?
You must have graduated.
Hey, stay where you are now. Listen, stay where you are. Hey, listen, how long you kid's been going to Washington University anyway?
3 years.
3 years, and what are you studying?
Algebra.
Criminology?
Algebra.
Algebra?
Right here on our show today, we've got the Dancing Bears from Wash U. Take it away, Dancing Bears.
Alpha, Theta, Delta, Gamma, Theta, Lambda, Chi, Omega, Phi, Yam. Let me, give me, $1/2, wear a Aracala, low, Eureka.
Let me ask you something. Big Daddy, didn't you play football at State?
That's right.
Which one? Was that Penn State?
No, that was the state pen.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Listen, you know, one thing I like about this school is because, you know, this school takes a lot of very, very underprivileged people. In fact, I saw a couple of students that were here last year that didn't even have their own butler.
They had to drive Mercedes instead of Rolls, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Rough.
You know,
I know how it is.
The best thing about this school is because the tuition is so reasonable. I think that $60,000 a year is fair. We're on the beautiful, beautiful campus of Washington University. And right now we see a Wash U graduate. Hi, what's your name?
Marquita Clark.
What's that first name?
Clark. Marquita.
Marquita. What kind of name is that? I never heard of that one before.
Oh, it's the name my mother gave me.
I guess that's true. So you're a graduate of Wash U, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what did you study at Wash U?
To be a cosmetologist.
I mean, you studied to be a beauty operator there at Wash U? Right now, we're looking at the dormitories here at Wash U. And as we say, there's nothing too good for these kids. These kids deserve the best. They're in a class all by themselves, a special class, the rich class. And you know how many students it takes to change a light bulb at Wash U? 5. 1 to change it, and 4 to call their parents to ask for more money. Here we are right now in the university center here, the main part of the university, and there we see a typical Wash U co-ed on her way to classes. And her hat left her head. Oh well, that's life at Wash U. Even bad things happen to Wash U students once in a while. Right now, we're at the Washington University School of Art and Craft Shop, where many of tomorrow's budding artists are getting their start. Now we see a typical Wash U couple looking out their dormitory balcony, getting ready for dinner, waiting for the call from the butler to come in and sit down. Wash U, yes, you go to Wash U, you must have plenty of money. College, you go there for knowledge, but you couldn't get into Harvard, so you came here. I attended the Wash U School of Bartendering, and now I make the really good money, over $4, $6 to $5 an hour. And it wouldn't have been done without that great training at Wash U School of Bartending. You're watching Worldwide Magazine, right here on Channel 15. And boy, we're having a great time today so far, huh? Hey? And right now, it's time for another one of our special features. When my friends come to visit me from all over the world, there are 3 places in St. Louis they always want to see: the Arch, Union Station, and the city of Maplewood, which is known as the City of Progress. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, this is one area in St. Louis that we should all be proud of. When they had that inscription on the Statue of Liberty, give us you're tired and you're weak and you're old and all that kind of stuff, they were probably thinking of Maplewood when they wrote that. And as we drive down the beautiful area known as the Loop in Maplewood, we see the beautiful stores and used car lots. But in spite of the incredible progress they've had in Maplewood, they still have a nagging problem of prostitution. And we see one of the old call girls now soliciting business.
Will you come back and get me?
Listen, Denise, I don't want to ever see you on that corner.
You won't see me there.
Isn't it great to be driving down the beautiful shopping area, Maplewood?
I guess.
You buy all your clothes here, don't you?
I sure do.
And I know my favorite store here is Sawco.
Mine's Kmart.
I know. And look at those people there. There's some of the upper crust of Maplewood. Oh yeah, there's some great stores here.
You're right, Pete.
There's Mr. Tax. Bluestein's, and that is a good store. Bluestein's, go there. Good store. There's another Tax place there, and DeVoe's, Magic Den, Domino's Pizza, Best Way Rentals. All your favorite stuff is here. Oh, Brody's, king of the lampshades. And you know that there's a lot of royalty in Maplewood, you can tell. Well, here we are in downtown Maplewood, city of progress. And we're very, very honored, through special arrangement with the City Fathers, to have the president of the Maplewood Chamber of Commerce here to tell us about this great city. What's your name, sir?
John Brooks. Come on, man. Nobody wants your chubby man.
So tell us a little bit about Maplewood.
I've already told you, man. I went home down there. I've seen a whole bunch of things down there, man.
Well, why don't you tell us what's here in Maplewood?
People in that, there's a lot of people in there.
Well, what kind of stores do they have here? I know this is a city, that Maplewood is a city of progress, so why don't you tell us some of the things they have here in Maplewood?
Some of the things? Okay, there's Church's Chicken there. There's a pizza place there. There's the Selmo there. There's a car filling station there. There's a Vickers filling station over there. Then there's the gas station up there. And then there's White Castle's, police department. And then there's Steak and Shake. And then there's Hardee's. And then there's Maplewood High School.
Let me ask you something. Come over here, lady. Come over here. I want to talk to you about Okay, keep going.
Okay. Then there's the American Athletic Club, and then there's karate school, and then there's the churches over there. There's the other church over there. There's another church over there.
Okay, I think we got the idea. All right. Now, could you tell us about Maplewood's plan to build a new 7-level shopping center and an airport?
There's Kmart's up there. That's a big Kmart. That's up there. That's the biggest building of all the area of all of Maplewood.
Well, what about this plan that I heard that they were going to put a toxic waste dump in Maplewood?
A what?
A toxic waste dump. Is that true?
A waste dump?
Yeah, I heard they were going to take down the Kmart and put up a toxic waste dump.
I don't know nothing about that yet.
Well, how long have you lived in Maplewood?
About 10 years.
10 years. 10 of probably the best years.
I've known Maplewood like almost about 20 years. I've known it, you know. But
have you known it personally?
Yeah, but I've been out. I traveled out. You know, like I traveled to California, Texas, and Florida, and I've traveled to Oklahoma. And travel up and down the states and everything, come back to me.
Oh, you see, that's the kind of place this is, ladies and gentlemen. People leave, they try to get away, but they always come back because, ladies and gentlemen, this is Maplewood, the city of progress. Thank you. Many things make Maplewood the place that it is, a tourist mecca for St. Louis County. And here's Herman's Toggery for Lad and Dad. Talk about catchy advertising slogans. But the thing that makes Maplewood really special are the people. Yes, Those Maplewood people. The kind of people you just can't find other places. Maplewood, a city of progress.
My mama done told me when I was in knee pants. My mama done told me, son, a woman will sweet talk, give you the glad eye, but when the sweet talking's done, a woman's a two-faced, words and things leave you to sing the blues in the night.
Denise, don't you like Maplewood?
Yeah, I love it.
Do you think it's your kind of people in Maplewood?
It's my kind of town.
Denise, do you buy all your clothes at the fine shops in Maplewood?
I do all my clothes shopping in Maplewood. Kmart. And Sarco.
Now, I'm a feller with a heart of gold with the ways of a gentleman, I've been told. The kind of a feller that wouldn't even harm a flea. But if me and a certain character met, the guy that invented the cigarette, I'd murder that son of a gun in the first degree. Now, it ain't 'cause that I don't smoke myself, and I don't reckon they hinder your health. I've smoked them all my life, and I ain't dead yet. But nicotine slaves are all the same at a petting party or a poker game. Everything's got to stop while they have that cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hates to make him wait, but you just gotta have another cigarette. Now, in a game of chance the other night, old Dame Fortune was doing me right. The kings and the queens, they just kept on coming around. Then I got a full and I bet it high, but my bluff didn't work on a certain guy. He just kept on a-raising and a-laying the money down. Now, he'd raise me and I'd raise him. I sweated blood, I got to sink or swim. He finally called and then didn't raise the bet. I said, ace is full, pal, how about you? And he said, well, I'll tell you in just a minute or two, but right now I just gotta have a cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait, but you just gotta have another cigarette. The other night, I had a date with the cutest little girl in the 48 states, a hybrid uptown fancy little dame. Now, she said she loved me, and it seemed to me that things were just about like they ought to be, so hand in hand, we strolled down Lover's Lane. She was oh so far from a chunk of ice, and our smooching party was going real nice, so help me, Hannah, I think I'd have been there yet. But I give her a kiss and a little squeeze, and she said, Tex, excuse me, please, but I just gotta have another cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hates to make him wait, but you just gotta have another cigarette.
somewhere in this town. See, me and the boys, we don't like it, so we're getting up and going down. High and low, looking right to left. If you see us coming, I think it's best you move away. Do you hear what I say from under my breath? Tonight is gonna be a jailbreak somewhere in the town. Tonight is gonna be a jailbreak, so won't you be around? Don't you be around? Some of us won't survive. See, the boys and me mean business, busting out dead or alive. I can hear the hound dogs on my trail. All hell breaks loose, alarm and sirens wail. Like the game, if you lose, go to jail. Tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak somewhere in the town. Tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak, so won't you be around? Tonight there's gonna be trouble, I'm gonna find myself here. Tonight there's gonna be trouble, so stay with a friend. You know it's safe. Break out!
That's right. You're watching Worldwide Magazine. This is PEP, and we still got a lot of great things coming your way today. Oh, what, Davis?
Hey, Pete. You're just a bigot, Pete. Let me tell you one thing. I'm getting sick and tired of this. I want better parts. Now, if you can't give me a better part than what I've had, you won't see me again. I'm still...
Listen, Watt, let me tell you something, Watt. It's a real coincidence that you came here, because I've just been working on a really juicy part for you. So here you go. There's the script. Get ready. There's your stuff. And go ahead and do it. It's really a juicy script. Go ahead. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Watt Davis.
Mammy mine, your little rolling stone that rolled away, strolled away. Mammy mine, your little rolling stone is home today. Let us stay. I want to see your smiling face. Smile a welcome smile. I want to feel your fond embrace. Listen, Mammy mine. Rock-a-bye, your baby with a dick.
Warning, warning, baby on board. What baby on board? Caution. Okay, we got the helicopters ready. Baby on board, baby on board. All right, Highway Patrol, get ready with the baby on board. Warning, warning, warning. Baby on board, baby on board. Okay, we have the ambulances standing by. Baby on board, baby on board. Baby on board. Warning, warning, warning. Baby on board, baby on board.
Welcome to your St. Louis driving report. St. Louis has some pretty good drivers, and nothing really bothers St. Louis drivers except, well, maybe if it rains. That kind of slows everybody down. And maybe, well, if the sun's out, people are squinting their eyes, so that kind of slows them down. Well, if it snows, even 1/50th of an inch, forget it. The town comes to a standstill. And God, if there's an accident, it could be the smallest fender bender there is, but it could cause a 20-mile backup. And of course, when everybody gets to the head of the line, they have to see too, and they slow down to see that small nick in the front bumper. South St. Louis is known as the stop sign capital of the world. You know, before I came to St. Louis, I never even saw a four-way stop sign. But since I've been here, I've more than made up for it. South St. Louis is known as the home of the four-way stop where nobody does. I found out why there's so many stop signs in South St. Louis. It seems that local politicians, while they can't get you a new sewer line or a new school, they can easily appease voters by putting in a stop sign. And over the years, there's been a lot of politicians appeasing a lot of voters, and thus a lot of stop signs.
Sunday driving through a million cars I'm diving, no escaping, fender scraping lest you hit a tree.
What do you think about these pizza delivery men? These are the most insane drivers in the world. And what are they doing? Are they delivering blood or something? No. They're delivering pizzas. If you see a pizza delivery truck, they're usually these old, crummy cars. And these people are the worst drivers in the road. So be careful. And by the way, if you get one of those pizzas, my advice is eat the box. It tastes better. Have you noticed that all St. Louis roads get smaller when you get to the most crowded part of the road? Like, who's that great brain that designed Memorial Drive and made it only 2 lanes big? Hey, did anyone ever tell him maybe that there might be more than a few horse and wagons coming through St. Louis?
Gee, I ain't gonna get in any accident. Golly, Clem. Take that pickup truck around there. Hey, give me another beer.
Come on. Hey, if you're gonna drive, you can afford gas, get some insurance. Give me a break. Right now, we're on the Union Avenue Bridge, a true testament to the excellence of the St. Louis Street Department. It kind of really builds your confidence in the beautiful work that's being done to maintain this fine, fine structure. Did you know that this bridge used to be a 6-lane bridge? Then it was a 5-lane bridge. Then a 4-lane bridge. Then a 3-lane bridge. Now it's a 2-lane bridge. I imagine one day it'll probably be a bicycle path. But the real hard times for this bridge came about 10 years ago when the meteorite struck it. We go from one extreme to another. This is the brand new 18th Street Viaduct. It took years to build and cost millions and millions of dollars. And the good thing about this bridge is that it will never, never wear out. And you want to know why? Well, after they finish the bridge, they close the street. So cars can't drive anywhere when they go over the bridge. This is the latest development in St. Louis road planning. Build a road and close it. Everybody wants the Mayor Shamo flower pots on their block because nobody wants anyone to use their streets. Stay off my street. I have the deed, I own it now. Stay off my street. I think that would be kind of neat. Yeah, stay off my street. I love Mayor Shamo's flower pots. Stay off my street. I don't care who the heck you are. Ambulance, taxi, police cars too. I don't want any part of you. stay off my street. Your tires will wear my asphalt down, stay off my street. I don't care if you're a priest or a clown. Fire engines, Roto-Rooter man, just leave me the way I am. Garbage trucks or horse and plow. I don't care, just stay away from here anyhow. Hey you, stay off my street. I don't care if you gotta drive 100 miles around. Just get off. I own it now. Hey you, beat it, get out of here. I think it would be kind of neat if all you cars stayed off my street. Yeah. I think it would be real neat if all you cars stayed off my street. I love mashed shameless flower pots, and I want them to stay alive. I don't care if you're a fire engine, Roto-Rooter man, United Postal Service. I don't care who you are. Just stay off my street. Get out of here. Stay away. Come on, beat it. Come on, get off my street. Guests of Worldwide Broadcasting stay at the beautiful River de Pere Resort and Lodge, located on the healthful waters of the beautiful River de Pere. If you suffer from lumbago, rheumatism, the gout, or a bad case of the crump, then come to River de Pere Resort and Lodge and do what banking executives and railroad tycoons have done for hundreds of years. Bathe in the healthful waters of the beautiful River de Pere. Scientific studies prove that this water contains many elements not found anywhere else. So come, enjoy the gift of health once again at the beautiful River de Pere Lodge. And now it's time for another Worldwide Broadcasting special feature. A salute to one of St. Louis's keystone communities. Yes, it's Spotlight on Wellston. As we drive into the city of Wellston, we noticed a very, very special feeling. Residents call it that Wellston feeling. It's the unique blend of industry and residential areas. Civic planning is a key to Wellston's unique success. It's no accident that 4 out of 5 new junkyards move to Wellston. The unique living room atmosphere of Wellston extends outside the home. In fact, Wellston is the first community in the country to offer a special, unique Couch on the Corner program to let visitors from other towns sit down and enjoy the pleasant atmosphere. Strict zoning laws are very evident as we drive down the beautiful tree-lined streets of Wellston. That high neighbor spirit extends to everybody in Wellston. Here we see a car that had a bad tire. The neighbors thoughtfully took it off and had it repaired. Here's a new highway that was built by the county so that people from other communities could drive through Wellston even faster. And as we know, Wellston is the seat of higher learning, as you see the beautiful high school. Wellston is known also for its thriving business district. Here we see the new 50-story tower built right next to the City Hall, which is also the first national bank. Wellston has been a mecca for shoppers for many a year, and we now see why.
There's a shanty in the town on a little body ground with the green grass growing all around, all around. The road's so warm, so badly tall.
If you're blue and don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in the mix. Putting on the Ritz.
Ah, not many people realize that Wellston does have a great view of the arch. It looks great today, doesn't it? We want to thank those very, very talented young people for helping us with that song. And before we drive out of the city of Wellston, we have another song that we'd like to sing. And it kind of goes like this. Oh, you meet the nicest people in Wellston, the nicest people you'll ever want to meet. Whoa! You meet the nicest people in Wellston, just say hello to them on the street.
Could you take me to 5400 Wabada?
It's a cruel world.
Long time ago, I got the blues. My name is Little.
Vanessa Yargo is on Channel 4 Saturday night. I don't believe it. She really looks good. She made the big time. She's on Channel 4 now. The show is terrible. St. Louis Country is a terrible show, but Vanessa's on there. Vanessa's on there. It's great. APPEP, I just got done watching Golden Moments, and I laughed, and I laughed, and I laughed. The two best parts to me had to be good old Watt Davis dancing at that exercise class, and then the Best Buy episode. Man, oh man, that doesn't... Everybody's been to Best Buy knows that routine. You were great. The nudity was pretty good, too. Just wish there could have been more of it. Maybe next time you get Kathy Kramer in there nude, but the rest of it was pretty doggone good.
Yeah, Pete, get out the scissors and edit all this Bill Haas crap out of your tape. This guy's some kind of Fruit Loop fag. Get him out of here.
All right, Pete, the little Vanessa singing with, what's his name, Bill Hawes? Bill Hawes, okay. Now, that was cool. We need more talent like that on the program. That is awesome.
Hey, Pete, love the show, man. I just went and bought the Golden Moments video and walked down to Manja and got to meet one of my idols, Wayne St. Wayne.
There are chicks just right for some kissing, and I mean to kiss me a few. Man, those chicks don't know what they're missing. I got a lot of living to do. Sizzling steaks, all ready for tasting, and there's Cadillacs, all shiny and new. Gotta move, 'cause time is wasting. I got a lot of living to do. There's music to play, places to go, people to see. Everything for you and me. Life's a ball, if only you know it. And it's all just waiting for you. You're alive, so come on and show it. Yeah, we got a lot of living to
My last day in Florida, so we're going to spend it together. I hope you learn everything that I teach you, because I want you to be a smart kid. Now let's go over that again. There's you got your needle?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll practice that like I showed you there.
Okay.
Okay, now wait, always hit the vein, Richie. Yeah, that's good. Excellent. Real good. Now listen, Richie. What I'm going to give you now is very expensive, so we don't want you to waste it. Only use this wisely. Here. This is about $150 worth of stuff. Here's a $100 bill. Here you go. Do like I showed you. Fold that $100 bill up, roll it up. Now, I gave you that extra stuff that I want you to start selling to your schoolmates. But this is just for you. That's right, roll it up nice and tight. It'll take all day now, it might blow it away. That's like real expensive stuff, that's real good, it's pure. Okay, Denise, now get ready. We're going out for a real swinging time. Are you ready to go? You're all dressed up because we're going to be with the finest people in town. We're going to go where the elite meet. Get ready. Hurry up. Come on, let's get dressed and let's go. We're on bed all night.
Stop it, Pete, please. Stop. Don't do that, Pete. You're nuts.
Well, Denise, are you all packed for a big trip?
Yeah, I'm all ready to go.
Well, it's going to be a trip of a lifetime. Well, we're off, Denise. Our first stop is going to be England. Right here, we're coming up to see the famous Albert Hall. Wow, isn't this great? Isn't this a great country? Don't you love England?
It's different.
Oh, I love England. How do you like the Albert Hall?
It's different.
Isn't this nice, this Albert Hall? Boy, the history, the noblemen. Man, I love this. This is a great country. Well, time to go somewhere else on our world tour. Let's go. Denise, we're going now to see the stars. You've guessed it. We're on our way to Beverly Hills. And you know, Beverly Hills is the entertainment capital of the world. There's stars here everywhere. Look, Denise, look. It's Loretta Young's house. Wow. She has such beautiful clothes. Boy, these stars, they sure know how to dress, I'll tell you that. And they really have good taste. Let's go around. There's probably stars all over around here. Yep, the movie capital of the world. There's Stuart Granger. Wow. And look at that, that's Mia Farrow. That's Barry Fitzgerald over there. Wow, there's stars everywhere, Denise. I can't even recognize. Wait, Brooke Shields. Boy, do you have your autograph book with you? Look at that. You know, a lot of the stars own their own restaurants, and that's Burt Reynolds' place. No trip to Beverly Hills would be complete without seeing the statue of Clark Gable. This was made as a tribute to Clark, who used to love to have really big breakfasts. And being we're in Hollywood, let's go and see the Warner Brothers studios.
Tour bus leaving in 5 minutes. See the stars. Tour bus leaving for 5 minutes. Come and see the stars. You won't see Hollywood unless you come on the tour bus. Everybody on the tour bus.
You know, Denise, White Castle is a place that a lot of the big stars eat at. In fact, it's so popular out here, they have at least 2 on every corner. Well, we're off on our next stop on our worldwide broadcasting tour. And where else but to the beautiful banks of the Seine River, Paris, France. Wow, this is a dream of a lifetime, Denise. Paris. Paris, France, the Arch de Triomphe. What do you think of Paris? Isn't this great? The people, the old buildings and everything, this is great.
It's nice.
Well, what did you like best so far? Did you like England, Beverly Hills, or Paris?
I think I like Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills, yeah, the stars and everything. It was really neat. Boy, maybe we can meet some French people. Oh, wait a second. Hey, here comes a Frenchman now. Hey, listen, boy, you know, we're at the Arch de Triomphe in Paris, and do you speak the English?
My name, as in French, is Alma Mater.
I love Paris so much. Please send me a song about Paris.
Well, here's something you might like, Denise.
My left shoe's on my right foot, my right shoe's on my left. Oh, listen to me, Mimi, of reason I'm bereft. The buttons of my trousers are buttoned to my vest. Oh, listen to me, Mimi, there's passion in my breast. Mimi, you funny little good for nothing, Mimi, am I the guy? Mimi, you sunny little honey of a Mimi, I'm a high.
And now we come to the crown jewel of the East Side, East St. Louis.
It was raining the first time I saw my tower. That is, the first time I saw it in reality. In my mind, I'd seen it many times before. Standing by the ocean, looking out of a train window at night. Even the structure I made with blocks as a child was this same tower that long ago. My heart beat faster than the raindrops as I looked up and saw it painted against the sky. The outside of the building was as beautiful as the outside of anything can be. But the inside was pure enchantment. The elevator operator was Merlin. My feet touched the magic carpet as I ran down the hall. And the key that I turned in the lock was Aladdin's lamp. As I entered the tower for the first time, I knew that at last I had found contentment. A home that I would leave many times, yet never really leave. I went over to the window and looked out at my beloved town. The buildings were constant flames, bright and shining, stronger than the rain. And on the street below were the people that built that fire and kept it alive. 7 million keepers of the flame.
Now, Denise, like, we're here at Boca Raton, and, you know, a lot of people live here year-round, and I don't want anybody to think that we're tourists, that we just, you know, just got here or anything. So, like, when we get down to the beach, I want you to, you know, act like you belong in Boca. Don't stand out. Don't make people look at you or think you're different. I want them to think we really belong here. Okay? How do you like our vacation so far?
It's different.
You know, with this camera we're using, I want you to know that you're part of motion picture history.
I believe it.
But this weather and this beach are so beautiful that before we go into the ocean, I feel like a song. You don't have to be 100 years old to live in Boca. And you don't have to drive a Cadillac to live in Boca. You don't have to eat gefilte fish and matzo balls to live in Boca. You don't have to have skin like alligators like Boca. You don't have to be Jewish to live in Boca. But it helps. in Boca. You don't have to cut in the highway and go like you're the only car on the road. You don't have to get your shopping cart at Albertsons and run into all the other people. But it helps. It helps a lot. If you think only of yourself, you belong in Boca. If you live 1,000 years, you live in Boca. Keep the poor people away from the beach. Be rude. You belong in Boca. It's no joker. You belong in Boca.